Welcome, everybody, to Sim Football Broadcast Network, SFB, and I am your host and commentator, Mad Dad. It's episode 19 of our Cardinals franchise 2026, week 10, hosting the Rams. Welcome, 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 everybody. Please hit that subscribe button if you're first time viewer or returning viewer. It does not matter. It helps us get to the channel goal of 500 subscribers, and we're trekking that way very quickly. I appreciate all you guys' support, and every time y'all hit that subscribe button. Also, in order for the episodes to get out to you faster, we got a little bit of a thing here for the like button, the one that you need to smash. It's very important. 15 likes per episode gets a scheduled release. 25 or more likes per episode gets an automatic release of the next episode. So that is important for all you guys viewing it. This should be an easy one to get to. We have contingency plans. Don't worry. Not going to let it just stagnate for all you guys out there. But I don't see why we can't get to this goal if everybody just does it when you're watching the episode. It takes like less than a second. So do it right now. All right. Coming off a loss to San Fran, close one, not quite what we wanted. I think what we're gonna do here with the defense is do a little switcheroony here. Okay, in the sub-defensive package, we are going to go rush left end. We're gonna go sweat, and then rush right end. We're gonna go Zaven Collins, then rush defensive tackle. We're going to go Van Ness, Nolan, we're going to go like this. Nolan Cabrera. But actually, we're going to go Pearson now. I like Pearson in there. I just think he's stronger. His upside better than Nolan. And we'll pair him with Van Ness. And then, of course, we got these guys there. Sub linebacker's good. That's the change, and I want to check our edge rushers, starting edge rushers. Yes, he's fine. And he's fine. All right. That should help us with the defense a little bit on the edge and inside. Let's go to our film room studies, and then we'll get to our weekly strategy, and then on to the game.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Such a big voice they have. Most generic crap. These aren't as bad as they used to be, but they could have a bigger range. Okay. Well, exploiting their secondary. Okay. Let's go with it. Need to make talk strategy. We got to get 8 catches with Marvin Harrison Jr. All right. Good deal. We know we don't have our center back yet. The Rams. We'll go back. Well. Let's control the red zone here this time. We do got that. we got? Where's our inside stuff? Guess we're gonna go with Boom. We'll go back to the quarterback. We need him to be accurate, so you're always doing that. We need the rejuvenation. Rejuvenation every time. Alright, here we go. We got Brissett. McBride can rest. Dylan Randunes can rest. Conway's got to rest because he's our only center. Sweat can rest. Shamar Turner can rest. Mac Wilson can rest. Buda Baker can rest. Yeah, let's see if we can get these. Get some drills done here quickly. And don't forget, guys, always welcome to participate, making comments. I try to get back to the comments as much as possible in here. Well, not as much as possible. I try to respond to everything, but just as fast as possible, I should say. Some days I'm faster than others. There we go. We're getting better at it now. He's getting better at block shedding, though, too. I mean, credit where credit's due. All right. Conway's a star, too. Look at that. I think he might be our long-term center. I can't commit to it, but he's developing, and he does play pretty well when he's in there. We gotta be quicker. There we go, the bullseye. The bullseye is how you get it. Oh! He sidearmed that one. Completely missed it. That was pretty good. That made me kind of laugh. All right, Conway. I don't know if we should change his number or what. 66 just looks funny. I just think he looks funny in 66. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. I guess you can always make a comment what you think in the comment section. I would like this to be as, interactive with the... We don't live stream on here. But you can catch it on Twitch if you're in the Discord. You join the Discord, which is on the channel. page, you can go find it on the channel page. This guy is fast as shit. I'm sorry, but he just is. He's like agile as hell. Agile as hell. That's why it's... I mean, he was a left tackle, but he's, again, undersized. We moved him from left tackle to right tackle, then to guard, or then to center. Actually, from tackle to center. I don't know. He's just athletic as shit. Just not very strong. That's the trade-off, I guess. See if we got upgrades. We got upgrades. Love it when we get upgrades. And it's Conway again. We're going to give him some power. He needs power. Power is what we're lacking with him. Run block power. There we go. Let's check on it. How is he doing? And he's an entertainer. So he's got low pass block power. Good run block power. Plus, well, actually, it's still low. But we're working on it. We're going to work on his power. Look at that. His acceleration, his agility. Not a very high injury rate, though. Stamina, toughness. What are his motivations? No income tax, Arizona. No franchise quarterback. Warm weather state, though. We do get warm weather state for him. All right. Let's see. Can we get Van Ness? We were trying to sign Van Ness. He wanted a little more money. Let's go here. Signed. And then it was this guy right here, Trey Palmer. There's no interest. Well, this guy is our return guy, so. All right, we'll give you 2. How about 2? That's $5 million to be a returner for 7 years. There you go. That's what I thought. If you develop into something else, great. Otherwise, you're a return guy. I don't want to have to worry about it. Cooker's only 24. He's steaming beaming. Glen Lane. .91 strength. Big hitter, bullish, fly swatter, power rusher. 22. You know what? He's 22 and he's 6'2", 253, and he's strong. Let's see if we can get him. Or let's see what his motivations are. What's his motivations? Scheme fit, close to home, Michigan, no. Mentor position, no. You know what? We're just gonna hold off on him for a minute. He could get more expensive. Let's see if we can lock him up. Let's see if we can lock this guy up as one of our long-term. We can always restructure the salary. That's 8. Alright. Fine. We'll get you next time. Alright, let's get to the game. What are the messages? What messages? Ladarius Chamberlain. Who is that? He's on the practice squad. What difference does it make? It's like, it makes no difference. Alright. Here we go. Go to the game. Do they have rivalries? Can we do the rivalries thing with them? Yeah, what is it? Oh, look at... We get the rivalries 2 weeks in a row. I like the rivalries. All right, here we go. let's see if these guys can pull off. We need this division win to stay at the top in that playoff race there. So they got Kyle Williams, they got Puka Nakua, they still got Devontae Adams. Let's see who else they got. Colby Turner, Byron Young, young guy center, superstar. Look at Trevor Knighton. He's the superstar. Cody Barton. We traded Cody Barton. Oh no, Cody Barton. Cody Barton. Yeah, he was a Titan. So, all right. We're ready to rock and roll. We'll talk to you after the game. Enjoy, and let's see if the Four Horsemen can get this done this week. It was close last week. We got to run the ball more, and we got to be way more efficient in the pass game. That too many drop balls and just bad routes, and had to throw the way. Pass protection wasn't as great as we needed it to be. I mean, I understand we got lots of injuries on the offensive line, but man, we got to do something. So let's hope that it's a better week this week, especially versus another tough division foe. We'll talk to you after the game. Enjoy.
Lying in wait inside of State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Here on the Rams sideline, head coach Sean McVay. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And away we go in Glendale. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go play action on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Intended for
Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
Take hold. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. That's on target. Puka Nakua. And he's sure the first after a mild gain. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Time still to go here. This is 2nd down. They'll go play action.
defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. I'm thinking through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, and defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
It's always fun. Put a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year veterans. Into the holes in the middle. They don't know their teammates. Let's watch his first couple of throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Pass Bryant. He gets this one out to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And back gets the handoff. Not a whole lot to speak of here, but 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's on in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Good football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Their punter making his way out now. On the return, he's returned punts in high school and the pros in this very city, Christian Kirk. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Rams, then receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. There's Williams to start the drive. That's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now pressure coming. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Puka Nacua. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And again on 2nd. Screen here for Williams. Decent game here, but short of the 1st. And just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Sets a return this. Trey Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them down the sticks.
For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. And that's away for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from all officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw now. Connects on the crosser. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
For a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rolling into enemy territory. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal, Rams.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding the defense just like that.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead to Williams. And he pushed forward, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Looking to throw here. That's caught by Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. No hesitation. hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Looking back to throw. Finds him on a slant. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Here's the throwback on the handoff. This one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they should get a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The coverage team is there as he feels it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. Out come the Rams on offense. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, we've seen the pace pretty good for them, too.
With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
In the air here. And he doesn't see a little relax, so he just got rid of that one. He brings up 3rd down.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Third and long. I'm going to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line now. He's gained 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 20-zip lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Seibert takes on the play after. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own
The
25-yard
Cardinals
line.
returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First down, play action. This is lofted deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Connecting on the slant. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards.
17 more yards.
And it's going to give the Cardinals a first
That's
down.
Another Cardinals first down.
Throwing now off the play action. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
He's going to throw again. He's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Line.
Right up the gut. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Taken down behind the line
An
of
offensive
scrimmage.
line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack. Or you're going to get a negative one time after time.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
A little burst so far. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own
The
33-yard
Rams
line.
back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Kirk in motion left. Give to Williams from the gun. Flags down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll play action on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. Coverage by Max.
Then snap. They'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The Cardinals get the football. It was 2 over the contest.
This young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience. But we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
They're going play action. Looking for his back, but he will not find it. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got the throw, complete. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. Driven by the touchdown.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other,
They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game.
Rams 21, Cardinals 10.
The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Touch the tackle. And in a brilliant play out to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
It's
a 29-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Rams.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Back to the air they go on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
A gain of 12
First set of downs now from the 39.
Rams first down. A gain of 12.
They'll go play action.
And the Rams first down.
Kick pass over the middle. It's incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
They are throwing it again. He still goes to the 30. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Yards. That's another Rams first down. A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Still sticking with the passing game. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Following that incompletion, we see he's pretty shaken up after taking the hit on the throw. They're out to look at him now. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Kirk in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Fields has him on the quick hitter. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Complete to number 13, Christian Kirk.
Fields on 3rd.
He was brought down by Smith. A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. It's about 43 yards for it.
A 43-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. And off to the contest. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stops short of the first.
Complete to
3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's forced to throw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Escapes a defender. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. 3 set of downs for him from the 31. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
On the contact. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rolling again on 2nd down. Fields. The cool here. He's got it. Gets it to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space, he past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Takes the 2nd down snap.
At the
here. Shoves him off. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. Just a yard left to go on second down. Throwing it again here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That one intended for Trent McBride. And that leaves him with third and short.
Brings up third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and one. And they can't connect on the third down. Deep shot. Lost the courage. They had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now they've got fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Kirk out and waiting on it. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Shoves one away. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up third down.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on third down. Hand off to Williams. This one for one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. On third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. We've set it down from 37. Throwing on first down. Fields. Runs him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Williams. He's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46. And he's got a free play here. This one won't be reeled in. They had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Fields out of the gun. No better luck than the last play, Buck. He just has to get rid of it. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of this one. And it brings up third down.
It's third down. And 1.
Now it's Fields. Escapes the sack. Escapes the pocket. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. First down, play action. Right man, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second
A
down.
gain of 2. Brings up second
That's
and
play now.
at the 30.
And pushes them back to third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Good and long for him here. And he left it in, touchdown block. Incomplete. First down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Rams, and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a
Ineligible
flag out
receiver
there.
downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
Nacua, the receiver, in motion right. Now run. This is Williams. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on 1st down. So they've got 2nd and 14.
Tackle made at the 21-yard
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical. Nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He'll do it there.
A screen to the running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. 1st and 10 from the 32. They're going play action. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to get the Cardinals a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They're going to try and throw here. Into the hands of Harrison. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Go play action on 1st down. That's what Harrison again. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the pitch hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Back in the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cardinals.
They'll try and punch it in. And so much for finishing things on the ground. When he is stopped at the line, they're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Rams.
Benson now from the gun. And for Lewis, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it'll stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Takes the hand off. Now to throw. Again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Third and goal.
Here he goes. Third and long. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals second the lead, 7-3. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting at the 10. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Their own 30-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Christian Kirk, incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Going again on second down. Fields. On the quick slant, he finds Adams. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field. The tone of this drive.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Here's Fields to throw. Touchdown, LA. The Rams make it a 3-possession game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His third for the year this game. That was right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. The play fake, he'll throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Throwing it on second down. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Sets up a third down and 18.
They're throwing it. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, the defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground.
get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Minor incompletion. It's third down.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Throw here. Third down. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again.
10-yard line.
And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense is going to do.
Gets it ahead, runs out with about 3. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one makes it third down.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. They'll come up on first and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Short pass Bryant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
At the 31-yard line.
And off to Benson from the gun. And he'll be down near the 38-yard line before going down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Cardinals
Rolling off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
forced to the ground.
After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Here's the throw. He had it for a moment, but a defensive play just loose, incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Collins rolls up, and he just had to get rid of it. Now ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Rams take over.
Working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10.
Their own 21-yard line.
Now it's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down behind the lines.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense to the line for second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and it's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Running it after the penalty. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Dumps it off to his running back. And it's It's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Rams are set to punt. Then Evans, the one to kick it away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Out at the Cardinals now on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Incomplete. Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Setting up to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be covered. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Lofts it deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that game that doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down now, ball at the 33. Straight ahead for Williams. And he gets up for a game of about 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Lucas Van Ness
Kate, I'll
on
never
the
forget
tackle.
walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. They're going to win games when they start to win their tackle yards.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Williams on the carry. Robs for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Junior
The
Colson.
presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 cheaters up there, you can put 8 on the line.
And it gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals, 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle.
The Cardinals take over.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First call here coming from the shotgun. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Air it out on 3rd. It is caught left side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. It's Benson. And this one will not work out for him. He stacked it behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's gonna be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, Fields. That one falls to the turf. Hang on, it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
It's not 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
No throw, 3rd and long. Goes around and he's got space. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
A couple of hashtag getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some quick push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Buys time, rolling right. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Catch me to the right side, by the door. We got the football block, but not yet first. That stops just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Austin Seibert.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. Very short kick here from the right hand. Seibert's kick is up and good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Gets another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Palmer. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Benson on 1st and 10. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking now from the gun. Finds Benson out in the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the results they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Benson gets it on 1st and 10. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Beason. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they moved the chains. That was one disheartening look on that defense.
Shotgun snap, ball throw. And he let his man just get too much there. That's an incomplete pass. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
There on the coverage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking underneath here, Benson. And taken down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. In the red zone on 1st. And that'll take away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals getting back to a full 3 possessions now. 24 points.
Cardinals 24.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Into the road, it's Williams. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Glendale.
Ouch! What a shellacking. That defensive move did not help us. Got our asses kicked. Beason. Justin Fields. Not a good week. We're gonna have to put that back. That defensive move did not work. Was not in that positive. He needs to be more powerful. Let's be real. What do we got here? Receiver breakout part 2. $4,500 points. Okay. Film room, we got our ass kicked. What do you mean? Probably lost the division lead because of it. In fact, I know we lost the division lead. Yeah. Their morale increased. We're going to praise him. Yeah, you can never count us out. That's right. Good deal. All right. What a happy ending to such a crappy week. 24-point loss. Are you effing kidding me? Oh, we got to change that this week. Downgraded. Probably lost that one. No one to unlock. Shit. DB breakout, QB breakout, upgrade players. Alright, let's go into our manager team. Let's fix our depth chart before we forget. Strength, Shamir Turner. I don't know, maybe we should. And then Nolan doesn't have the finesse moves. That's the problem. He's got better agility and acceleration, but we're going to stick with those Sweat and Pearson there. And then he can go. Van Ness can stay at left end. Collins can stay better. He's a better rush right end, right? Is he got the same at right end? Hold on here. Van Ness is a 76. Okay. I don't understand that. Doesn't make any sense to me. Alright then. We're gonna go there and Zaven Collins. We'll go back to the way it was before, I guess. God, it's so confusing. Alright. Back to the way it was when we were winning. Alright, well, that'll do it for next episode, or this episode. We got a lot going on in this next episode, week 11, New York Giants. Hopefully we can get back on a win here, and we got upgrades. We got a QB breakout scenario, a DB breakout scenario, all kinds of stuff going on. That was such a shellacking, so disappointing, and the defense to give enough to run game like that. Yeah, so. All right, until next time, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and make sure you smash that like button. Remember, we got a franchise series goal for each episode. 15 likes per episode gets the next one scheduled. 25 or more likes per episode gets the immediate release of the next episode. So let's make sure you hit that like button every time. It's easy and doesn't take you any time at all. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything either. So I don't know why you're not doing it right now. Now. All right. Thanks for tuning in. This is SFBN. I'm Mad Dad. Peace out. Much love.